What's going on, y'all? Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you'd like to donate to the channel, the cash app's the top right corner of the video. But let's get into it, man, because it looks like Academy Records is at a downfall. So after Academy Records owner Academics is facing issues in regards to a 15-year-old streamer, it also looks like one of the artists that he had recently signed to the label and owns 40% of his profits, Top5, has just been arrested in connection with a firearm investigation by the police. This comes from CTV News, which I believe is a Canadian news outlet. I'm gonna play the clip right now.
Rapper Top5 was one of two men arrested in connection with a firearm investigation. Police say they executed a search warrant in the Enterprise Boulevard and Birchmount Road area yesterday. 26-year-old Hassan Ali, otherwise known as rapper Top5, has been arrested after the investigation. He was released in September after a first-degree murder charge against him was stayed in connection with a fatal 2021 shooting. 29-year-old Yassin Ali was also arrested, and both men face several gun-related charges.
4 months, 4 months. It only took 4 months for him to get arrested. It only took 4 months for this man to go and crash out all over again. And now he's locked up. Now, officers also arrested Yassin Ali, 29, on similar firearm-related charges. So it's Top5 and this other individual. They both have the last name. Not sure if they're cousins or brothers, but it looks like they might be related because of the last name that they share. Now, like it's been stated, Hassan Ali was released from prison last year after a Superior Court judge stayed his charges in connection with the 2021 shooting of the passing of a 20-year-old student, Hashim Omar Hashi, after some social media evidence in the case was dismissed. Remember, this is the same guy that Drake helped pay the lawyer fees for, into where the lawyer that was defending Top5 was saying that you can't use rap lyrics and rap videos to convict a rapper. Funny because now Drake, who paid for that lawyer to defend Top5, who used that statement in court, it's Drake, the one that paid that lawyer, who is now going against UMG for a defamation lawsuit and is using lyrics in court. It's just a crazy scenario all around. But anyways, soon after the charges were stayed, Ali shared his prison time experiences in an online stream where he claims he was able to get his hands on a knife and cell phones and was able to eat cheeseburgers. Wow, really big flex, cheeseburgers in prison. Very, very big flex. An everyday lifestyle food that me and you could go to the store and eat. He's flexing cheeseburgers, man. But anyways, in 2023, Ali used one of the cell phones to record a music video while in study at the Malford Correctional Complex in Milton, Ontario. He claimed he paid $10,000 to get a phone. I wonder who else is paying for him to get phones, cheeseburgers, a knife, and whatever else he could get. I wonder who else was paying it. I wonder if the guy who paid for his lawyers is helping him get all this stuff. Who knows? I'm just guessing, speculating. We'll keep it alleged. Ontario Solicitor General had launched a full investigation into the incident. Although Ali's charges were stayed, the Crown can still revive them at a later date. Police are asking anyone with information in connection with the firearm investigation to contact them. So it looks like after the release of Top5, after Top5 had gotten out of prison, the cops were keeping tabs on him, bro. And I think they're not even talking about all the other shit that they heard him talk about after the fact, after he got out of prison. They're not even mentioning the shit that he said in rap. They're not even mentioning the shit that he said on social media when it came to Kendrick Lamar, when it came to Drake, when it came to bodies, my homie beat a body, I beat a body, good lawyers, all this shit, like saying all this shit. The only thing that they really mentioned is how they noticed that he talked about getting a knife in prison, a cell phone in prison, and a cheeseburger. That's just crazy. But also claiming that he paid $10,000 for the phone are just a few things, to name a few, that caught the interest of the law to go and take a full investigation into the matter. I think this is the key part here. Although Ali's charges were stayed, the Crown can still revive them at a later date. Guessing that means they could still bring up old charges that he was facing recently. I told y'all, man, all the talking that he does on the internet was going to catch up to him. It was going to bite him in the ass. He was eventually going to face all the things that he was talking about on the internet eventually. And this time it's worse because now he got caught with a gun. And with the help of Drake, it looks like he was able to beat the last situation. I'm wondering if Drake's going to help this situation again. I wonder if the police are looking into Drake and the help that he gave Top5. They're not saying much. They're talking about knives, sneaking in phones, cheeseburgers, getting caught with a gun. But they're not talking about the connections that Top5 has and how he was able to beat the first charge and then this charge as well. I wonder if they really are looking into Drake and the relations that he has with Top5 at this point. In the past, academics had said that he had made a record label called Academy Records. I don't think that thing existed at all. Not at least not at this point. It's going to be non-existent, considering academics is facing all the stuff with the 15-year-old, and then Top 5 is getting locked up on gun charges. Now they're looking at a full-blown investigation, trying to see what's going on with Top 5 and all the careless things that he was saying in the public. 4 months, bro. It only took 4 months for him to get caught. 4 months it only took for him to get back in the same position that he was at when he was in prison, doing like what, 3 or 4 years, I believe it was. Criminals aren't really smart. There's some criminals that are very smart. Top 5, I wouldn't consider him a smart criminal, to be quite honest with you. I think he's just a person that Drake bailed out. Drake was able to pay a lot of money, throw a lot of money to his way to get him out of a predicament, but that wasn't going to keep him out for a very long time. Being at a Raptors game with Drake isn't going to make you untouchable. Just because you're with Drake and you feel untouchable doesn't mean that nobody can get to you. The police could still get to you. The police could still investigate you, lock you up, throw you and whoever your family member was in jail. And now we're going to see what happens. Now we're going to see if the cops are going to look into Drake, if they're going to look into Top 5. I know that if they just look at Top 5, they could find a lot of information that could probably incriminate other people in the media that he's been talking to. But we'll find out later on as the story transpires. Try to keep tabs on it and let you know what happens. Y'all tell me how you feel about this, man. Y'all tell me how you feel about Top 5's demise, about Top 5's arrest, and you get back to me in the comments, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video, man. Peace. Keep it a legend.